There's a lot of these or thes in the automated method or the automated method. And the reason for that is because obviously, like, you don't want to be a, you want to be the or the, right? I had that conversation a long time ago because, like, a lot of businesses, they are a of the business. And so this is just me being transparent with you. It took me a long time to name the business because I wanted it to represent something and to also be a the or the, okay? So inside that business, there are other these or thes. And those are the startup method. And this is great. So what that is this is my offering right now. This is my proposal to the world, to the internet, the potential customer or the potential client. The startup method is basically a painless, a quick and easy technology and process review where we look at what you're doing now as a small or medium business and we compare it to what you could be doing. And that's it. And when you get to see these certain things that you haven't seen before, like these best practices that have already been, figured out, that you don't have to do that, then it's worth your while. It's worth so much of your while. That is that's why it's quick and painless, the startup method. And you don't have to be a startup. This is just comparing your business to what a startup would do, pure digital startup right now. So you could have a traditional method business, maybe moving more toward digital. That's where the automated method comes in, okay? And so that's one of the these. The second the, or the, is the protocol. So technology efficiency is a language, okay? And so in order to speak the same language as the automated method, your business needs to have your business method. And that's the protocol. And what that is it's all the technologies that are mandated by the automated method for a baseline. So for a baseline future-proofing prevention model, so that when we start thinking about your team and your ops and your apps, that we don't have to worry about the technology the baseline technologies that probably let a lot of businesses down, not members of the automated method. And then once you have the protocol, now what you have is you have an ongoing advisory board that makes sure that your business is the leanest machine with the most amount of software working for you with the least amount of human. And all day, every day, you're thinking about whatever it is that you really want to think about. The ideas, the leadership, the blue sky thinking, like thinking out of the box, like coming up with new strategies, new deliverables, new services, products, whatever it is. That's what your business should be doing. And then when we get into things like modern marketing, the whole idea is that you can look at the automated method as a digital contractor and a consultant at the same time, with worry-free IT included. And what'll happen is all these potential partnerships that are just outsourced companies that will help you with your applications and your operations. Oh, how passionate did I just get there? Wow. So I always ask this question, do you know what time is worth? And right now it's, with all this quarantine going on and this pandemic, this should be your time to sharpen your sword, right? And get weaponized, man. And that's in all this, the bonus is that this, I hashtag operational joy. And this is what it is. When you figure out what you actually want to do and you give these responsibilities of things that you don't want to do to, your team through the proper leanest and best practice operations, the process tightens up, the applications are perfectly selected, you get time to focus on what you want to do, and then you start thinking about what you actually like doing. And when you get to that point, you know what happens? You feel better. And that right there is probably the hardest thing to shift into that mindset that a business owner, they don't get it, but they have to go through these phases to get there. But that's what the automated method will help with. So from the startup method, and then adding the protocol and then having a relationship with a group of partners that just want you to kick ass, especially in this post-quarantine to be future, right? The new normal, I can't stress enough that this is like the new everything. Like I've said before, the new employee, the new employer, the new business, and the new budget. And in that new budget, that's what you should be thinking of spending. You should have a lot of forward spend and a lot of forward ideas because it'll help, right? And so the formula, another the or the formula, and that is the whole package. And that's when the conversations become the most blue sky, and they become the best conversations that I personally, as a consultant or as a motivational speaker, as an influencer or as an advisor or as anybody, a mentor or a coach, I feel the best there too. Okay? That's what I wanted to say, because we have a relationship with, and there's profit involved, profit and time, and also like profit, time, and feeling. Oh my God. What else do you want?